Before you skip, listen to me for just a moment, because what I'm about to say isn't loud, it isn't dramatic, and it isn't meant for everyone. It's meant for one woman who has spent most of her life giving, carrying, enduring, and quietly loving without ever asking to be noticed. If that woman is you, then stay, because this message was never about age, beauty, or being replaced. It's about truth, and truth deserves to be heard slowly. Your age is not the reason someone walked away. Your loyalty was simply too deep for the wrong person. People don't leave because you loved too much. They leave because they didn't know how to hold what you gave. And if you're listening right now, there's a good chance you're one of those rare women who loved with patience, with silence, with consistency. Without asking for applause, you didn't love to be admired. You loved to be meaningful. And the world often mistakes that kind of woman for someone it can afford to overlook. Women like you wake up before the world and sleep after it. Between those hours, you pour your entire existence into the lives of others. You give your youth to responsibility. You trade your softness for stability. You offer your time, your energy, your beauty, your emotional strength so that the people you love can live easier lives. And you do it quietly. No spotlight. No recognition. No guarantees that someone will return that care in the same way. And then one day, your hair begins to turn silver. Your hands carry the marks of years spent working, comforting, building, holding, and suddenly, society looks past you, as if everything you gave has an expiration date, as if love has an age limit, as if loyalty loses value once youth fades. But that lie has done more damage than people realize. Aging is not losing beauty, aging is earning it. Every wrinkle is a chapter. Every gray hair is a lesson learned the hard way. Every line on your face is proof that you showed up even when life was heavy. A woman does not become invisible with age. The world simply stops looking closely. And that is not your failure. That is the world's blindness. There is something rare about a woman who has lived, not someone who has simply existed, but someone who has loved deeply, been disappointed, forgiven without being asked, and still chosen kindness over bitterness. When a young woman loves, she loves with intensity. But when a mature woman loves, she loves with understanding. She loves with patience. She loves with depth. She knows what anger destroys and what silence heals. She no longer needs to fight to be heard. Because she understands that real love listens without noise, her loyalty comes without drama. Not because she lacks passion, but because she no longer needs to perform. She doesn't love to be noticed. She loves to be safe. She doesn't compete. She doesn't control. She doesn't test. She has learned that ego ruins connection and pride destroys peace. And because of that, her love feels calm, steady, grounding. Her affection doesn't exhaust you. It protects you. Most men don't talk about this, but what they truly long for is not beauty. It's peace. Not excitement, but loyalty. Not attention, but understanding. Not someone who shines the brightest in public, but someone who stays when life grows dark. And many men only realize this after they've chased the wrong things for too long. Beauty attracts. Peace anchors. Attraction excites. Stability sustains. A beautiful face can capture attention, but only a loyal heart can protect it. Youth may impress for a moment, but maturity supports for a lifetime. The heart doesn't stay where it is impressed. It stays where it feels safe, respected, and understood. That's why older women become priceless. Not because the world praises them, but because they finally see themselves. Their value is no longer tied to mirrors or approval. It's rooted in wisdom, emotional intelligence, and a calm strength that doesn't need validation. They don't chase love, they teach it. They don't demand perfection. They offer patience. They don't create chaos to feel wanted. They create calm so others can breathe. A mature heart doesn't love loudly. It loves consistently. It doesn't shout promises. It stands quietly when life becomes heavy. It knows that attraction fades without respect, and that beauty becomes meaningless. Without trust, commitment is not possession. Commitment is protection. And love, real love, is not about taking someone's body. It's about guarding someone's heart. That's why age never scared me, because age isn't loss. It's survival. Wrinkles aren't weakness. They are autographs of life. Gray hair isn't fading. It's refinement. Just like silver becomes more valuable with time, so does a woman who has learned what matters and what doesn't. Her voice softens, not because she's weak, but because she no longer needs to shout. She has nothing to prove. Her heart is the most beautiful part of her, still caring after being hurt, still loving after being disappointed, still giving even when no one thanked her, still standing when life tried to break her. That kind of heart is not old, it's extraordinary. And here's the truth, most people won't say out loud. Many women weren't unchosen because they lacked value. They were unchosen because the people they loved weren't built to carry the depth they offered. A woman like you doesn't need to be fixed, controlled, reshaped, or rescued. She needs to be respected. She needs someone who doesn't fear her strength, doesn't misuse her softness, and doesn't confuse her patience for permission. If someone ever truly loves a woman like you, they won't rush to impress her. They won't waste time performing or proving. They'll focus on protecting her peace, not her body, her spirit, protecting her from loneliness, from anxiety, from carrying every battle alone. A meaningful man doesn't say, "You're mine." He says, "You're not alone anymore." Because a woman like you has survived storms without asking for help. She has carried responsibilities no one saw. She has healed wounds no one apologized for. She doesn't need someone to lead her life. She needs someone to stand with her, to respect her voice, to encourage her dreams, to contribute instead of consume. Love is not possession. Love is protection. Love is not control. Love is presence. And a woman like you doesn't stay for looks, money, or promises. She stays where she feels safe, chosen, and cherished, where her loyalty is honored, not exploited. So if you're listening to this and something inside you feels seen, let me say this clearly. Your age never made you less desirable. Your depth simply required a man who had grown enough to recognize it. You are not late. You are not difficult. You are not invisible. You are rare, and rare things are not found easily. If the world ever truly looked at you, it would realize beauty is not who looks the youngest. Beauty is who loves the longest. And that kind of beauty doesn't fade. It settles. It deepens. It becomes home.